Welcome back. We're talking with Kiwon Nahm and her husband, Aaron, who helped get her parents off of the Princess Cruise Line after being stuck at sea more than 30 days. Kiwon, the ship kept getting turned around at different ports. What was happening during that time with your parents' health?
A few days after they were supposed to end the trip, they were okay. They were feeling fine. A few days after, about 4 days after they were not allowed to disembark, they were feeling feverish. They were feeling like flu-like symptoms, body aches. They were like, we're going to just take Tylenol. We're just going to stay in our room. We're going to take Tylenol. I think it's just because we've been on the ship for a long time. After like 2 days, my brother and I insisted that they go into the infirmary. So on the 27th, they went down to the infirmary and they were diagnosed, both of them, with A1 influenza that day.
The ship eventually docked in Miami. Your parents were getting sicker. 2 people had passed away. How did they get help? I understand even some of your family members had taken to social media to try to get some help here.
They had a family hotline to call for Carnival Cruises, but every time we called, they'd say they'd pass it to a supervisor, so we saw we weren't getting anywhere. My brother-in-law started going on Twitter to Princess Cruises and saying, we can't get in touch with anybody, our parents are sick, we need help. And I started a change.org petition, and on Facebook we had a group of friends and family of people who were on the ship, just trying to get information out there and trying to, get in touch with people trying to get help for this issue.
As I mentioned, they ended up in Miami. Your dad at that same time took a turn for the worse, Kiwon. What happened? Did he start to deteriorate quickly?
Yes. When they docked in Miami that night, he was feeling awful. He was starting to get a fever again. No one had checked in on them for the last 3 days. And we told them to please call the medical ward, 911, which is their ship medical ward. And so he was going to wait. And we asked him, begged him, please don't wait, just call them. He called. Half an hour later, they were there. And within going down there, they realized his oxygen level was very low. So they ambulanced him.
How is he now?
So he's been in the step-down ward, which is next to the ICU, because they are afraid that he will need a ventilator. So he's on an oxygen mask right now. He needs it 24/7. He's stable, but he's not getting better. He's not getting any worse, but he's not getting better, and that's all I know for now.
And your mother was released. And she is right now waiting, obviously, to hear if your father will be able to come home soon. And that's all, we're all praying for that. Thank you for sharing your story, Kiwon. Aaron, we're going to keep track of your parents and what's happening there. And we appreciate you talking with us today. Thank you both.
Thank you.